What's up players, it's Jack from Tech Let's Plays here, bringing you my first video of the MineZ Minecraft mod. Basically it's the mod that came to Arma 2 as DayZ, and now this is the Minecraft equivalent. So this video is going to be detailing the basics, going to be sort of a tutorial slash introduction to MineZ. So if you're new to the game, or maybe you've played it a bit but you don't really know what's going on, then this is the video for you. You know, this is going to tell you everything you need to know, and so you can survive in the world of MineZ, I guess. Before we get started, if you could hit that like button, really would help me out, and if you could spread it around, share it, add it to your favourites, stuff like that. If we get 100 likes on this video, that'd be absolutely insane. But anyway, let's get into the basics of MineZ. So let's talk about the heads-up display first, because that's pretty important. Food bar is the same, it's your food bar. Experience level is thirst level, which at max can be 20, and it goes down all the way to 0, and you will die of thirst if you don't replenish that. Your experience meter, so that's the one just under the level, that's going to tell you how visible you are. So things that are going to affect that: sprint makes your visibility higher. I guess it's a mixture between visibility and how noisy you are, just like in DayZ. Night and rain, they're going to lower your visibility, so you're actually going to be more stealthy at nighttime and during rain. And holding shift, going into sneak mode, that's going to be lower your visibility. Your hearts is your health, same thing. The armor is the same thing, you know, that's how much armor you've got. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the heads-up display. Now let's go into a few of the basic items that you receive when you spawn in. Like you can see the 4 I've got now. So a paper is bandage, and in the chat it will say that you're bleeding, and bandage is a temporary fix for that bleeding, which is going to stop you losing hearts, and eventually, you know, temporarily stop you from dying so quickly. You have the Eye of Ender, which is a radio. If you're holding it like I'm holding the sword now, you hold the Eye of Ender and then speak, just like that guy spoke in the chat there. I4, why did you kill me? You know, it's I in slot 4 of your inventory, and you can speak to anyone else who's holding the eye, so that's a kind of good way if you're maybe buddying up with some people. Good way to communicate no matter where you are, because otherwise there's a limit. I think it's 150 block limit of where you can hear someone through regular chat. So yeah. Water bottle on the left, as you can see, mine is empty, and you can actually refill that by any stationary water, so it can't be flowing, it's got to be still. And there are many places such as the sea, sewers. I refilled mine in and it worked. There's often, I'm in a city right now, or a village, whatever you want to call it, and there was actually a building that had flowing water and then running into a little pool, so you could fill it up there. The sword, obviously, kill enemies such as players and zombies, but also if you block with the sword when you come across a player, another PvP player, that's generally the symbol for like unfriendly, peace, you know, don't kill me kind of thing. And you will find that it is quite funny, you know, blocking. You just see these other people blocking their swords, just crouching and blocking at you, and you're blocking, and then you walk on and go on your merry way. Although I have seen someone who you know, blocked, and I kept, you know, you sort of stare at each other and walk around in a circle until you get to an exit, and we were doing that, and then I turned around and then he comes after and kills me. So bit of a knobhead, but that's what, you know, zombie apocalypse, fair enough. You can break certain objects, like you saw me try to break the cobweb there, and but they do require tools, and basically the cobwebs require an iron shovel, for example, and there are a few other different blocks, but as a whole you can't normally destroy very much at all. So yeah. Axes are another actual weapon. You have swords and axes, and also bow and arrows, but they're very rare to find bow and arrows. And basically axes have a larger swing, and they can actually kill groups, well, they can damage groups of zombies, so that's quite handy. It's an advantage over the sword. I'm not sure if you can block with the axe though, that might be the downside of that. Now for the chests, you will have seen throughout this video me looting all these chests. They're always in the same place, so take a note of where I got them. but they have a randomly generated like what items are actually in there, and you can actually get some pretty awesome stuff like enchanted swords and enchanted axes and stuff like that. You can get some really good loot, really powerful, that's going to help you survive, or you can just get sort of mushrooms or whatever. And you can craft mushrooms if you find a crafting table somewhere. They're just as, you know, they're like similar to chests, I guess. They're in the same place but hidden and stuff like that, and very hard to come by. But you also need to find a bowl, and then you can actually make yourself mushroom soup, for example. You can see I've collected quite a fair bit of loot now, and I've now got a cobblestone sword, which is more powerful. I think it takes 3 hits, whereas the wooden one, to kill a zombie, whereas the wooden one takes about 4 or 5, I've noticed. Basically, if you've got a wooden sword, I wouldn't even try and kill a zombie, because the zombies in this, compared to regular Minecraft, they're a lot faster, they're a lot smarter, as in their AI. They can, they maneuver around and they will get to you. They're also much more powerful. They'll take 3 hits tops to kill you, and they're also got a lot more health. But if you crouch around and sneak around, then they shouldn't even come after you, so I definitely recommend a stealthy approach until you've looted enough stuff to get yourself proper equipment and things like that. So that's pretty much the basics, guys. I mean, this video probably will help you out. Again, if I can give any sort of tips gameplay wise, I would stay away from zombies until you have some really good stuff. I would try and buddy up with people, but it's not really essential. If you are going to do that, like, I wouldn't recommend doing it with just random people. I'd recommend doing it with actual mates, signing a Skype call, and then you can, roll out as a group, because you can be pretty powerful like that. And as you can see here, with this cobblestone sword, 2 hits there. Let's see how many it takes. Let's get my 3rd, 4th. No, it takes a few more than I thought. I think I killed him on the 5th. Yeah, there we go. So the wooden one's probably going to take more like 5 or 6. But here I thought I was pretty unlucky. I was just getting to the health potion. Should have done it there. I didn't realise he was coming around. I was actually consuming it as they killed me. But that's the end of the video, guys. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you could hit that like button, share it to Facebook and Twitter and things like that, and also add it to your favourites. Thanks, guys. Peace.